All right, it's Call of Duty Advanced Warfare season. I got the day zero edition, so we got it here about a day and a half early. So I wanted to bring just a couple gameplays so you could see the maps. And this is the assault rifle I started using. It's the HBRa3, but the fourth one you unlock in the game. It's fully automatic, and the first 3 rounds of a burst fire are faster. And out of all the assault rifles, it has the best handling. I've always been a big fan of the AK-12, but I figured let's try this one. For the first time I picked it up, it seemed like this would be my gun for just a little while at least. Till I unlock at least some of the perks, and then some of the attachments and everything that goes with it. My two preferences are going to be stock, which is going to be your move faster when aiming down the sights, and that one's going to be 20 hip fire kills. And the next one I want to get, it will be the quick draw grip, and that's going to be done with 20 headshot kills. Till then I messed around like on this one with the sights. The iron sights are pretty good on it. The next map you see, I use that on that, and it works fine. And I believe on the next one I have stock unlocked. That just helps a ton. This just feels like you're just moving like a turtle without it. So one thing at first is, you play enough matches to you actually get used to that. So, it's all preference on there, but there's not really, I don't really have 7 different sights. You get your red dot, hybrid sight, autofocus sight, target enhancer, thermal, ACOG scope, and the laser sight for hip fire. And none of those, I don't really feel I need too much. If it helps you out, though, by all means use it. I haven't played any of these Call of Duties in, geez, it seems like over a year, if not longer. I didn't really do much of the Ghosts at all. I played a little bit, but I figured I would wait until the next gen stuff came out. So I definitely I'm a little rusty. Can use some work. You aiming and shooting in there. I'm still moving around a little bit. Not too steady as I want to be, but enough to get the job done at least here. For what I was playing tonight. And I only recorded a couple games just because, we get the double XP right now, so I want to use most of my time just playing and leveling the guy up, and then instead of getting back to customers playing this, and then I'll probably put some more up as they come along. Seems to be a decent amount of maps right now, so I might bring some of those here later, like I say, after the first couple days goes by. And seems to be a pretty good range on this. Pretty, like I said, the handling's good, so it's pretty steady on its own. And as soon as everybody gets used to this, you'll find more people like this guy camping in the corner. Everyone right now is basically just flying around maps. I mean, you get for the most part, it's pretty much the same as every other Call of Duty, which I mean everybody expects that. But you get the jumping. You get the boosts. You jump up, and then basically double jump, and you glide, and then if you click in the left analog stick, it'll kind of zoom you forward a little bit in there. Dash you, and then they've got little mods for that. You got one where you can jump, and they'll let you hang in the air for a few seconds, and I think they've got another one to where I think you can come up, and then when you come down, I guess your boots will cause a concussion or knock the guys silly or something in there, daze them. And I like the addition there of, shooting out those little cannon missiles there instead, the grenades. And they'll still have the same effect, you've got your frags, you get your Simtex and all that, but, it's just a different release mechanism instead of you just chucking them. So it's, I guess that's, again, you're getting the same effect, but it's just a different appearance. But, for the most part, we're just running around kind of getting familiar with the maps. Some of them do have a better feel, I guess, as far as something more new, unique to it. I think there's a prison one that was good. Detroit scene's okay. Some of these, like this one, and I feel even the next one in there, I mean, they're new, but they do have more of a feel to some of the older ones that they've already put out. Except for this one, I think maybe at night, and I think the other one last day. I don't remember the names of the maps at all. And then we got another jungle one, which is, similar a little bit to the whatever one had the alien one on the Ghost there. I played that one a couple of times. So a lot of similarities. you're going to get box drops now. I'm not sure what triggers them yet. It seemed I would get them though at the beginning of matches, and the first time I die, you know, then you get a crate. You can open that up afterwards, and there's a shot of basically getting blasted from the sky. But you know, this is kind of a cool little effect when it happens. Kind of like, what the hell? I just figured something behind me blows up, and now it's a shot. You know, you get a good couple second warning on it. But right now, I'm not. You know, just like kind of running around having fun, kind of looking at the maps, getting a good layout, figuring out you know, what's the best way to maneuver through it. And that's, you know, that is the good effect of having these little, you know, jetpack type jumps in there, stuff like that. You know, you will have a lot more escapability when you're in trouble like that, and you'll be able to kind of, you know, like that one, I just basically, he's on me, I jump over his head, get behind him, and then take him out. So you know, it's kind of better because at least you do feel like you move a little bit, you know, a lot more free through the map. You know, that is definitely needed. I know the teaser and all that, you know, they were showing vehicle stuff, but I guess that's pretty much going to be still relegated to the campaign. Unfortunately, I thought they might add some of that features in here, but I guess they're going to leave that to Battlefield and let them do that, and they're just going to stick to basically the same old Call of Duty sort of stuff in here. And you got your kill streaks. There's an aerial recon drone, a UAV, aerial assault drone, an orbital care package, a remote turret, a system hack, Vulcan, a missile strike, a bombing run, Goliath, a Warbird, and a Paladin. So, a lot of the same stuff, you know, might call it different, you know, but basically you get the same thing, same effect. And, you know, the Goliath, I think, a lot of people like to do it first at least because it makes something different. You know, another fully armored suit in there with the, you know, big carrying a nice little turret type gun. But again, I think that's basically been done before too. So. And out of your launchers, I know the grenades, they've got the frag, there's a stun grenade, there's a variable grenade that basically, like 3 different types. It's just, I don't know, I haven't figured out what sets that one off. Simtex, you've got a tracking drone, that's just going to tag players. There's a threat grenade you can throw that'll show your enemies to the wall, an EMP grenade, a smoke grenade, an explosive drone, and a spike drone. And then you get your EXO, you know, your EXO, and that's kind of a cool effect. That's the other, you know, kind of big thing they added, you know, at least the, you know, drifting effect and jumping. You've got this, and you see me in this one, in this map here. I'm triggering a lot of the EXO cloak. Sorry, excuse me, the EXO cloak. Although, you know, I'm using it here, and it seems like I find somebody to kill right after I trigger it, so I don't get a ton of use out of it. But you know, I guess this one's probably decent. The guy doesn't see me, so it's a decent sneak up. But you know, you still can see somebody. They kind of have like that predator effect, you know, running. You if you're watching, you'll still see the guys. You know, that basically the shape of them coming through. So, but it's still decent. But there's also got a shield you can hit. You know, kind of come up and I'm not sure exactly the timing of it, but it doesn't last too long. You can see, but you know, it's emergencies is probably not nice to have. They've got a Evo overclock, which is going to give you a temporary speed boost. There is a mute device. They've got an exo stim that's going to generate health beyond your normal levels. And then, like I said, they got the hover, which I mentioned before, an exo ping, which is going to show your enemy's exo movement and his weapons fire. So, you know, the exos basically, you know, that's what's your jetpack in a sense, or, you know, that's what they call that. You know, and if you see, you know, when you look at the model character, you can see it's built around the arms and legs. Kind of like that Matt Damon movie, whatever the hell that one was. And it's similar to that, actually, when you're looking at it. And there's an exo trophy system also. Like I say, when you're getting those boxes after the match, like say whenever you die, look at that. You're getting a lot of weapons out of that, and you'll get gear. Some of it's going to be temporary. You know, you'll have for X amount of matches, and then they expire. You will get double XP, and they'll say it'll last for 20 minutes after you pop it, or different types of clothing, which is just, I don't know. if how much of it really affects. I think most of it's just cosmetic. They might have some that maybe affect performance, but it's a little early, so I'm not really sure how. I wouldn't expect too much. It's just it's gear either way. A lot of the other stuff, they do have a shooting range, so you can test out your guns at least before you get into the mode if you want to go and do that. And then you've got your armory storage, where basically all these drops are going to be handled out. You've got like 7 pages, and each one's got about 12 slots on it. So early on, it probably seemed like a lot, but that's going to fill up fast. I mean, I've only been playing here for a few hours, and I'm already on the 2nd page, almost finished. So you have to pick and choose and toss what you don't need. But yeah, again, I mean, I don't know how much time most people are going to spend, dressing the character. Like a little bit of it's kind of nice here and there, but I think more often than not, you're just going to want to keep the weapons that come through there. Some of them are pretty cool so far that I've got. Seems to be a decent amount of snipers. Is what I've mainly got, and the your submachine guns, which they're pretty nice in this. The starter one actually, and I know work pretty well. Like I said, I'm using the assault in here, but there's definitely going to be maps that are set up, more for those. And I've only seen a little bit of sniping going on so far. I know a lot of people are into that one still. But it wasn't anything so far, at least to this point, that kind of ruin it for you if you weren't a sniper. How that can go. You can get pinned down in certain areas. I'm sure people will find their spots. Like I say, right now everyone just wants to be jumping around, flying around. But everyone will start settling in here and figuring the maps out, and then they'll figure out the hiding spots and whatnot. All right. Well, like I say, I'm gonna get back to the game here. We gotta shake that rust off, man. So. Good luck to all you guys out there, and see you in the game.